On today's episode of Identity, co-founder of 5-Star Fire, Thulani Njunje, pops by for coffee. We hang out with members of Sunday Crocodile United Youth Development. What's Happening features the review of a healthy lifestyle app and a vegan cuisine website. And we wrap up the show with the hit track by Mpumi.
I am an individual with an imagination. My inner faith illuminates innovations. In a space with infinite inspiration, I was born free from all incarceration. Incredible, living infallibly, intelligent, outshine with my inner being. This is me, impeccable as ever been. I am you, you are me. This is my identity.
Molweni babukeli beMzansi for sure. Namkelekile kwenye inkqubo yenkolo ezahlukeneyo yolutsha ezimisele ukunakha emoyeni. Nibukeli i-Identity, ndingumsasazi wenu uViwe Gxwala. On Thursday, the 25th of August, the Hindu community celebrated Krishna Janmashtami. This is in commemoration of the birth of Lord Vishnu's 8th incarnation, Lord Krishna. Devotees observe this day by fasting and take part in festive activities such as reciting devotional songs, reading verses from the Holy Bhagavad Gita, and performing dances. We wish our Hindu viewers a joyful and happy Krishna Janmashtami. Lixesha ngoku lokuzilungiselela nonobelo oluhambo lomoya esakulithabatha. Koqala masidibane nondondo lethu oluqinileyo. When one thinks of fire, one can't help but think of danger. Well, the young man joining me for coffee today has turned this dreadful thought into a positive way of survival by establishing a fire protection company. Thulani Njunje is co-founder of 5-Star Fire, a company that specializes in the supply and servicing of fire equipment. But his entrepreneurial journey did not begin there. At the age of 13, Thulani would charge his schoolmates 50 cents each to stand in queues for them and buy them lunch. Seems like there's more to this young man's fired-up entrepreneurial spirit. So to find out more, I had to invite him for coffee, cupcakes, and a chat. Thulani, welcome to Identity.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us about your childhood. So you grew up in the East Rand. Tell us more about it.
I think it was a typical upbringing of a township child, playing in the streets. Unfortunately for me, I went to multiracial schools. So the township was my reality, but going out in the burbs, that was like what I aspired to. And yeah, I think that is sort of where I sort of started getting my drive and the stuff that I'm trying to achieve in my life.
How was spirituality introduced in your life, and what significance does it have in your life right now?
So I was raised by both parents, a staunch Swati dad who is very conservative, very, very traditional guy, and my mom is very religious. So it was almost like imposed on me. But as I grew up, it sort of made sense why they would force me to go to church, pray. And I suppose most of the stuff all my life is sort of built on a foundation of the spirituality.
And at the age of 13, you've got an interesting story to it. You started your entrepreneurial journey. Please tell us about that interesting part of your life.
Yeah, well, that was my first year in high school and the entrepreneurial bug bit. So I don't think you choose being an entrepreneur, but it sort of chooses you. So what I did is that I had to run to the tech shop. I mean, imagine in a high school of 1,500 students, the tech shop could practically cater for an odd 300 of them. So the fastest to the queue were the first ones to get the food, and the most vulnerable ones would be the girls. So what I did is that I would run on their behalf. In exchange, they would pay me 50 cents each, and that would fund at least half of my lunch.
Sure. And you were then part of an incubation process. Please tell us about it. While you were part of the Awetu project, how did it come about?
So first year after high school, I went to TUT, studied HR, but I dropped out after first year. I was so bored of it. I studied business admin. I was in and out of courses after high school, that is, for a good 4 years. And during that time, a friend of mine and myself, we registered a construction company, which was my first formal business. We put in so much money into it. We weren't even tracking it. And after 4 years, nothing came out of it. So my thing was that during that 4 years, I think the biggest lesson was to run a successful business, you have to be a good leader, which means you must have a vision deeply entrenched in purpose and conviction. And we lacked all of this attribute. So what prompted the move to Awit was that if we did this for 4 years and it didn't work out, I think the formula for success, and again success in inverted commas, is doing the exact opposite of what we did. So one, choose a partner who's been in business, who's got a track record. And yeah, that is what prompted the move to the Awetu project.
So is this what inspired 5 Star Fire?
So 5 Star Fire is a fire protection company, and we specialize in the supply and servicing of fire equipment. And what sets us apart from our competitors has to do with 3 things really. One is speed, there's quality, and good customer service. So when it comes to speed, because we have a mobile workshop, meaning all servicing and installations are done on site, which naturally speeds up our turnaround time. When it comes to quality, we have an app with a rigorous checklist, which eliminates any room for error. And what we call our 5-star promise, which is derived from the name 5 Star Fire, is what ensures that we're the #1 customer-driven fire protection company in the industry. And what really prompted the move to start 5 Star Fire was our industry is heavily legislated. So imagine in the entire South Africa, technicians that do the servicing of the stuff have to have an SABC accreditation. And in the entire South Africa, there's less than 1,500 registered technicians, meaning there's more fly-by-night than people that are actually doing it the right way. So getting into it was for us like, let's try and turn this on its head and do things right while we sort of keeping it light.
Wow. And then you also spoke about the mobile app.
Yeah.
Please tell us, how exactly does it work?
So this is a repetitive job, servicing the stuff, and it's easy to make mistakes. The app was, let us use technology to push our drive for quality. So the checklist is like 91-point check. So there's really no room for any error. Every time you go through the checklist, then you know that the stuff is serviced properly. And to date, I mean, our customer satisfaction survey sits on like 99.9% satisfaction.
Sure.
And this was driven largely by this app.
As an entrepreneur, you must go through challenges. How do you go through those challenges, and what are they?
So the biggest one is every time I walk into a boardroom, it's because I'm young, so they keep telling me that I have to first prove that I'm as mature as the people sitting across the table from me before we can start even discussing any business. But I mean, I think throughout the journey of this entrepreneurship thing, I sort of learned how to persevere, and it has yielded results to this day.
And how do you use your spirituality to curb those challenges?
I pray a lot. I think after a long day, nothing beats just kneeling down and just thanking the Lord for everything that He's blessed you with, and asking for whatever you still want to achieve.
What words of wisdom would you give to a young person who wants to follow in your footsteps?
I think the craziest dream that you've ever had in your life, the one that seems almost impossible, just take that and go after it with everything that you've got.
Okay, and we'll play a quick word game, and the game is called the Magic If. So you need to answer the questions as quickly as possible.
Okay.
All right. If you were a president, what's the first rule you'd enforce?
I would change the education system and introduce entrepreneurship as a mandatory subject.
Nice. If you were a doctor, what kind of doctor would you be?
Dentist.
If you had to change your name to a cartoon character's name, what name would you choose?
Spider-Man.
If you had a theme song that played every time you walked into a room, what would it be?
Well, keep it 90% local, pro Ungapheli umoya.
Ungapheli umoya. Thank you so much, Thulani, for joining us. You're such an inspiration, and keep it up.
Thank you for having me.
We salute Thulani for seeing a gap in the fire protection industry and seizing the opportunity to not only make a success of himself, but to create employment for others as well. We wish him more success as he continues on his entrepreneurial journey. Lixesha ngokuba siyoqoba esivenkileni. Xa sibuya silibhekisa entswele mutsu eLimpopo kuyondwendwela amalunga eSunday Crocodile United Youth Development. Kwaye ningaphosa sisiqendu sethu semedia review esibonisa i-app eyempilo newebsite ebonisa ukutya okutyiwa ngabantu abangayityi inyama. Siyabuya ngoku.
This is my identity. This is my identity.
Nisabukela inkqubo eniyithanda kakhulu eyenkolo ezahlukeneyo eyolutsha i-Identity khonapha ku-SABC 1 Mzansians. Ndinguviwe Gxwala, enkosi ngokuhlala nathi. Lufuno Makgalatiba is a young man from Mzansians village in Limpopo. He and other youth in his community take part in an initiative called Sunday Crocodile United Youth Development, which currently has 122 members. He recently invited us to come and spend a day with him, and this is what he had to say. Hello Identity team, my name is Lufuno Makgalatiba and I'm part of an organization called Sunday Crocodile United Youth Development. We have a number of activities that we participate in, which include soccer, netball, a gospel choir and a brass band. I'd like to invite you guys to come and witness how we, the Mzansians community youth, are improving our lives. We'd also like to use the platform to encourage other young people from across the nation to involve themselves in similar initiatives. Hope to see you there. Regards, Lufuno. Umyalezo kaLufuno ubunomfutho nyane kwaye asikhonanga ukusala isimemo sakhe ukuba siyoba ngamangqina ngomsebenzi omhle owenza ngumbutho wakhe. Jongani ukuba sibuye nantoni na.
This is my identity.
Good morning, Identity viewers. Lina laga kenna Lufuno Makgalatiba. I'm your guest presenter for today. Kanywela ka sesibaka re ya ka mo SEU re lo checka re swaretseng. Woza Asa. Ki join ki Mr. MJ Rakwena, a founder ya Sunday Crocodile United. Mr. MJ Rakwena, sehlopha se thomile neng?
Ka 1996, 28 September gona mo motseng wa Mphile.
Ke hlohleletso e feng e le rile gore le feletse le thomile sehlopha se?
Go ya ka seemo se sileng sa bonagala nakwela ge batho ba thoma go tswa taolo ke ile ka hwetša go le bohlokwa gore baswa ba kgobelwe felo go tee gore ge ba etswa dikolo motswadi a tsebe gore o ba hwetša mo kae ge dikolo di tswaletswe le ka di-weekend.
Mr. MJ Rakwena, ke di-activities tše di feng tše di leng ka mogare ga SCU?
Re ne le soccer ka ge le yona motheo, ra boa gape ra ba le netball. Le ge jeme e ba le mafokodi ka baka la gore mo motseng a go sa ne le dihlopha tša di-netball jale ba tswa for practice nako e telele ba sa go se ne ba computer le bona. And then ra ba gape le Sarafina, ra ba le choir, gona jale re ne le diphala tše e leng gore ke tsona tše re fiša meletlo ya rena ka re jale ka sehlopha re le ka go trya gore kgato e nngwe le nngwe ge seemo se namella le rena re sepele le mabaka.
Ili thusha jwang kereke ka mo sehlopheng sa lena?
Jwale ka ge go tsebalega kereke ga se selo sa go contributa mašheleng, ke selo sa go fa motho bohlale le gore motho a be le tlhompho le maitshwaro a mabotse le go hlohleletša gore re hlokomele jwale ka badumedi gore motse wa rena o se ke wa wela ke luba la batho ba tswang taolong ba sene ba ba hlokomelang go ba eletšang ka gore rena mo bodumeding ke mo re hwetšang gona tlhahlo e botse le tlhohleletšo ge o ka re o thomo le bana ba go gopotša gore hlokomela setšhaba se se sa tswa taolong.
Na lo mongwe wa batswadi ba gona mo community Mr. Ali Ramshaba, e ka ba go bohlokwa gore bana ba be ka mo gare ga SCU?
Agri sports le development di ruta ngwana discipline le maitshwaro le go refresha tlhaologanyo mo tabeng ya education go sekolo. Rena we are here as SCU members, as parents, oba keep ta busy ka mo crocodile mo tabeng ya development wa motse go di activities tse re nang le tsona ka moka, especially thata e re le nna pele re itisha ke taba ya gore ge re na le bona mo they will stay away from many things like crime and drugs.
Kanywela ka se sebaka ke na le o moane wa community e le go our councillor called Tsekele Pota. Mr. Tsekele Pota, e ka ba respond ya community e responda jwang go SCU?
Respond their community is very good. Le support their community is very good. Ke bontshe gore mengwaga ya masomamabedi a fetileng manager wa SCU le Ntate Rakwena o thusha setšhaba ka go tloša bana strateng a ba mobilize ba mo ba bapala ditrupa, ba bang ba bapala polo, ba bang ba bapala di-netball njalo ba bang ba bapala mmino wa diphala ka ge le bona mo go ne le diphala mo ke se e leng gore o se dira mo go tloša bana strateng gore ba be organized.
Ga ka se sebaka ke na le o moane wa a tšeang karolo ka kudi go SCU ka go choir. Monna gašo ga o kompotse ke eng se se go tlhotlheleditšeng gore o feletse o bile ka mogare ga SCU?
SCU ka ge e le United re bone e phutha batho ka ge rena re bina mo re leng gona ra ba gore re ba le bothata gore a re kgone go kopana ga botse ka ge go hlagelela SCU re bona e phutha batho ra gopela gore le rena re be ba lefapa gore tlo kgone bonagala ka moso.
E ka ba ka mogare ga SCU le šomišana jwang le babereki ba bangwe le berekišana jwang ge le ka moka?
ba leng ko dikarolong go SCU berekišano ya bona e re kgatla ka gobane a e kgetholle go šore a e kgethele motho gore a direng sa bona fela e no ba go supporta development e nngwe le nngwe e re dirang re.
Ga o kompotse ke eng se se tlhotlheleditšeng gore o feletse o kgethile SCU le gona ke eng se gore se go dirang gore o feletse o dula ka mogare ga SCU?
Every time o le bolong dio tse ntšhi wa di lebala le ge e le gore mathata gona gae go bapala bolo like lo tse di diragang gae wa di lebala wa ile go bapala bolo dilo tse ntšhi di a theoganyana and then drug e diraga mo gae wa ile ya bolong o tlo tlogela drug so ne nka thaba gore batho ba ntšhi ba joine group ya rena.
In 5 years to come le nyako bona SCU e le kae?
ge ke be e hlamiwa go tswa kua morago e be re lebeletse gore mang le mang wa tšeang karo mo SCU e be ke nyaka go bona ba šetše ba šomela naga ka bophara goba naga ya boditšhabatšhaba jwale ka ge nna ke tikemišeditše ka go bona sehlopha sa rena se sa boele morago ke a gapeletša ge o ka re se awa ke šomiša mekgwa ka moka ya e ka kgontšhang gore sehlopha se se ke sawa.
Ga ka se sebaka re fitlhile mafelong re leboga identity gore visitela mo motseng wa rena wa Denelton a re tsamaya ga ka se sebaka re boele go identity studio.
Thank you to Lufuna and the members of the Sunday Crocodile United Youth Development for sharing that amazing story. We certainly wish them a prosperous future and may they continue to bring about a positive change in their community. Xa ninalo nani ibali elekhanayo eningathanda ukwabela neqela le-identity ngalo ningasithumela i-email ku-identitytvshow@gmail.com. Ningasifumana naku-social media funani nje i-Identity TV Show ku-Facebook, ku-Twitter naku-Instagram. It's time for one more break. When we come back, we head into today's What's Happening segment, which features the review of a health and fitness app and a vegan recipes website. You don't want to miss it. We'll be right back.
This is my identity. This is my identity.
Welcome back to Mzansi's #1 youth show, Identity, on your #1 channel, SABC 1 Mzansi for Show. I'm your host, Viwe Gxwala. If you've just joined us, here's what you missed. CEO of 5-Star Fire, Tulani Njunja, got the show off to a fiery start. We then headed to Ntswelemotse village in Limpopo for today's provincial story. Now it's time for this week's media review segment. This is What's Happening. Taking up a healthy lifestyle is imperative, especially in our current times. Thankfully, technology has made it easier to add healthy eating and exercise habits to your life. Today's app offers a collection of healthy lifestyle tips for all aspects of life. It's called Pop Sugar Healthy Living. Designed by the creators of the Pop Sugar Entertainment and Lifestyle app, the Pop Sugar Healthy Living app is a collection of articles aimed at helping you take up and maintain a healthy lifestyle. The Healthy Living tab offers a list of articles covering a range of topics such as fitness tips, eating tips, and self-image. For guidance on how to add raw or minimally processed foods to your diet, select the Clean Eating tab. You can also find some delicious and healthy recipes under the Recipes tab. Get dietary and nutritional information for all sorts of food via the Eating Tips tab. Keen to know which workouts target which muscle groups? Or perhaps you'd like to take up a home-based exercise regime but aren't sure how to start? Simply select the Workouts tab. Holistic health is the key to healthy living, and with the Wellness, Happiness, and Body Image tabs, the app will definitely get you on the right track. Select the Sleep tab to find out the benefits of getting a good night's rest, as well as the importance of taking a nap even as an adult. Take steps towards improving your health, lifestyle, and diet by getting the Pop Sugar Healthy Living app.
Taking up a healthy lifestyle means a change in your eating habits, and these days, more and more people are opting for a vegan diet. If you're keen to give the vegan lifestyle a shot, or if you're already living the vegan life and are looking for support and valuable information, then check out the website we're reviewing today. It's called www.theveganwoman.com.
www.theveganwoman.com is a great platform dedicated to promoting a vegan lifestyle by providing answers to many questions regarding veganism. The homepage lists the popular and most read articles covering a range of topics. The Vegan Family tab offers family-focused articles and tools to help you along on your vegan journey, while the Vegan Girl tab offers female-focused articles. Select the Food and Recipes tab for a helpful list of recipes and articles to help you plan your meals and learn more about the food options that are available. For eco-friendly household cleaning product options, as well as tips and guides on how to make your garden more vegan-friendly, select the Home and Garden tab. Read up on the philosophy of living a vegan lifestyle using a range of articles under the Conscious Vegan tab, and learn more about the health, fitness, and spiritual practices that you can take up as a vegan via the Mind and Body tab. So whether you're a full-on vegan or are simply curious about what a vegan lifestyle entails, www.theveganwoman.com is sure to come in handy.
Wednesday, the 31st of August, marks African Traditional Medicine Day. Health ministers adopted this day in the year 2000 during the 50th session of the World Health Organization Regional Committee for Africa. 80% of Africans rely on traditional medicine for their basic health needs, and this day was created in an effort to promote a combination of the use of indigenous herbs and African spirituality. With that said, we've come to the end of today's episode of Identity. We hope that our guest, insert, and reviews have left you spiritually motivated and inspired. If you have a positive community story to share with us, let us know by sending a detailed email to identitytvshow@gmail.com. We're also active on the social media scene. Search for Identity TV Show on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Namhlanje sivala inkqubo yethu ngengoma yomculo onesipho ongumpumi ngengoma yakhe ebizwa Yahweh. Kum uViwe Gxwala neqela le-Identity sininqwenela iveki eqinileyo kude kube iveki elandelayo ngecawe khonapha ku-SABC 1 Mzansians. Salani kakuhle.